Do you think Elon Musk is the happiest man on earth? Do you think Mukesh Ambani is the happiest man in India? My answer is probably no. Does money give you everything? The answer is we have to start looking at their lives to some extent. When we look at their personal lives, we feel that, I mean, at least I feel that, they also have so many challenges. Today, one of Elon Musk's kids has decided to disown his own father. Mukesh Ambani has to walk with so many bodyguards because of security concern. Gautam Adani has been kidnapped twice. These are serious problems. So, is it always about earning a lot of money or it's about something else? I went through a similar situation when I was young. I used to always think about running after money. I come from a very humble, modest background where we struggle for a lot of things as a child. So I thought money is going to solve a lot of problems. I ran after money. I worked with the fanciest of companies. I worked as an investment banker. I worked across the globe, did decent for myself. But then actually I got a physical condition where I was medically unfit, and I was on bed for 9 months, which made me decide to think about life, and which actually helped me to decipher this thought process that life is not about just earning a lot of money. Just earning a lot of money does not get you happiness. In fact, you might be so much unhealthy, you might have some or the other problem which cannot be solved by money, and that's exactly what you have to start thinking about. So the thought process which came to my mind was that why am I running after money? I need money. Not that I am trying to tell anybody you should not run after money to that extent. You should live in comfort. You should live a decent, good life. You need to have a very clear, decisive mechanism of your goals. And those goals have to follow that Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory, where after a certain point of time, after a certain amount of money, you have to start thinking about your growth, your life, your purpose, and how to be happy. Not all rich people are happy is a sure certain fact. What is important is what is it that makes you happy. I have a very, very important thing to share with everybody, which is that if you're young, if you're energetic, then that's the time to actually run after money. So it's not that you should not run after money for all the time. When you're young, energetic, you have a lot of passion, at that time it is good to develop those goals, create those goals, reach a particular level of threshold. Once you have reached your 35ish, 40ish, at that point of time start giving better meaning to your life, and that's exactly what happens with most of us. But you have to start thinking that how well are you transitioning from a sensible running after money to running after life, making sense for life, and how to really really transition into a good life which you can be proud of. So that's exactly what makes sense in this world. Try to think about what are the life goals that you want to achieve, and trust me, I can tell you that it is so much more fun to go to a thrift shop and buy a shirt versus going to the best expensive store, just buying a shirt out where everybody's just trying to sell you things and making it so fancy. It is not always such a great experience. I stayed in Taj for 1 year and it was so frustrating after a point of time that I decided to leave it and go to an Airbnb to stay there, because I wanted to live in a home and not in a artificially created world. So start thinking that money sometimes can create that artificial sense of gratitude, artificial bootlickers to you guys, which is not true. So stay away from just an absolute sense of money. Money is a good way to get those resources, but money is not in itself an end to everything. Start thinking of making a good, beautiful life with some money in it and a lot of happiness alongside. I wish you all the best.